Good afternoon. This is Brian Split with Allendale, and I'm here bringing your closing commentary for the week ending Friday, September 9th, 2011. And we did have some mixed and choppy trade today in the grains. We did finish higher in corn and soybeans and lower in the wheat market. As far as settlements, September corn was up 2 3/4 cents at 7.26, and that is down 24 1/4 cents for the week. We did have December corn up 2 1/2 at 7.36 1/2, and that is down 23 1/2 on the week. We did have the funds buy 6,000 contracts of corn today, and that was after the past 3 days of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. There were net sellers each day. On the soybeans, September was up 9 1/4 at 14.16 1/2. That is still down 19 1/2 on the week. The November contract was up 8 1/2 at 14.26 3/4. That is down 19 on the week. And again, the funds did buy 6,000 beans as well today after being sellers Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. On the wheat market, we did finish lower across the board on all three exchanges. The Chicago December contract down 8 1/4 at 7.29 3/4. That is down 45 3/4 cents on the week. December Kansas City down 13 1/2 today at 8.32 1/2. That is down 47 1/2 on the week. And December Minneapolis wheat down a penny at 9.07 1/4. That is down 35 1/2 cents on the week. And the funds did sell every day this week, sellers of about 3,000 contracts today. But again, trade was choppy. We had markets under pressure early from the outside market activity, but we did have some short covering coming into the end of the session. We do have a report on Monday, and this market has broken into this report, so any of the shorts may have been taking some of the profit before the session ended, looking to see what these numbers have to say Monday morning. But corn export sales today were up 28% roughly from last week, so we are seeing some buying coming back into the market from an export activity standpoint with these lower prices. Today's low in corn is roughly 50 cents off of last week's highs, so that is a pretty good break for end users that are just doing their hand-to-mouth needs at this point. And we would have to think that at these price levels, that is probably the activity that we're seeing, more hand-to-mouth buying, with hopes that we're going to see lower prices to come. But there could be a scramble after this report if we do start making new contract highs and start seeing that $8 level in the on the horizon here. As far as the exports this morning, we did have a sale of almost 130,000 tons to an unknown buyer, and South Korea bought corn yesterday as well. So that's 2 days in a row of new export activity, which also shows that there is some value to corn at these levels based on where the trade believes the supply is at. Now, beans are still holding their $14 breakout point from a couple weeks ago, and as long as this market maintains $14, this recent trade may look like a little bit of a pause after a breakout, and Monday morning will probably dictate whether or not this market will continue to higher prices after this technical breakout, or if we're going to go back down into that $13 to $14 range and chop around again. As far as the wheat markets here, we're going to be especially sensitive to the strong dollar because, again, over half of our wheat product is sold in the export market. So with that being said, the wheat market is going to be especially sensitive to our dollar fluctuation, as that will impact foreign buyers and the overall cost of the product. As far as some of the outside market activity, we did have the hogs up 35 points in the October contract and the late Globex trade, also up 35 in December. Settlements, or not settlements, but last trading electronic platform 87.15 October and 83.47 in December. We did have cattle down, October down 37 at 118.45, Dees down $1.02 at 118.02. Now we do have improved packer margins that is supporting the hog prices. Also stable cash beef is putting an underpin to the hog market. There is some talk again about high prices in China, and that could bring them back into our market to buy U.S. pork. As far as the cattle markets, we did have the Plains cattle trade 117 to 118. Wholesale beef also higher, up 30 cents per hundredweight for choice, up 33 cents per hundredweight for select. But we did have late pressure in the cattle market based on the outside market activity. And so moving to those outside markets, we do have a lot of big moves. And we do have the stock market futures sharply lower. The Dow is down roughly 330 points at 10,963 in the September futures. The S&P down about 35 at 1150.5. And again, the main fear here is we've got a lot of this talk again about the European debt. And there are some fears that we could walk in on Monday morning and have Greece defaulting on their debt over the weekend, and that seems to be the main reason why a lot of money is being pulled out of the market today. Now, because of that, the euro is getting absolutely pummeled, and that means that the U.S. dollar is rallying sharply, up about 90 points at 77.25. And this dollar index has rallied sharply over the past couple of weeks. We are at the upper end of a range that we've been in since May, and if this market can continue to hold these levels, that could be considered a breakout. If this market does come into some positive news about Europe next week, we could see this dollar fail and go back down again to the lower end of the range, especially if the market is in the mindset that as we get through the month of September into the Federal Reserve meeting, we could be looking at a possible QE3, which should be dollar bearish. Crude oil was down today, down about $1.70 coming into this recording at 87.35. That is off of the lows that we had, about $1.50 off of today's lows. Gold down about $5 late in the day at 18.52, and silver down 90 cents at 41.63. But that is your wrap up for the week. If you have any questions and need any help with anything in the markets, please give us a call at 1-800-2MARKET. That's 1-800-262-7538. You can also look us up online at www.allendale-inc.com. And good luck trading to you next week. Thank you.